They didn't fear her claws. They feared the mirror she held up to their lives. The town never slept. Voices clashed in the streets. Laughter sounded forced. Dust rose with every careless step and settled like a second skin on everything. Homes, clothes, even minds. And in the middle of it all walked Pecco, a peacock who moved like silence in a storm. Her feathers shimmered when the sun touched them, but that wasn't what set her apart. It was the way she lived. She swept her space every morning. She greeted even the coldest faces. She fixed what was broken, whether it was a fence or a habit. "Why can't we do better?" she would say, her voice calm but steady. "Just a little more care, a little more effort." Some would pause. Most would scoff. One man laughed openly. "Better for who? You?" Another muttered, "You think you're special?" Pecco only smiled softly. "No, just responsible." At first, she was a joke. Then, she became a problem. One evening, under a sky stained red by the setting sun, shadows gathered in a narrow alley. "I'm tired of her," one voice hissed. "She makes us look dirty," another replied. "She acts like she's above us," a third added, kicking a stone hard enough to crack it. A long silence followed. Then, "Let's teach her a lesson." It started small. Her tools went missing. Her fence was broken overnight. Trash appeared at her doorstep like an insult wrapped in silence. Still, Pecco endured. Until the night everything changed. She returned home to darkness. Her door hung open. Slowly, carefully, she stepped inside. Her breath caught. Everything was destroyed. Feathers, her feathers, lay scattered across the floor, crushed into the dirt. Her belongings were overturned, torn, broken like they had been punished for existing. Her legs trembled. "Why?" she whispered. The room gave no answer. Only emptiness. Only truth. She was alone. By sunrise, she was gone. The farm was quiet. Not the empty kind of quiet, but the kind that listens. The air was clean, the ground was alive. Every corner spoke of effort, of care, of purpose. And in the middle of it stood Kaka. Old but unbent, his eyes held years that spoke louder than words ever could. They worked side by side that morning. No questions, just soil, just breath, just time. Until finally, "How are you, Pecco?" he asked. She didn't look at him. "I'm fine, Grandpa." A pause, then a soft chuckle. "You've always been a poor liar." That was it. Her shoulders dropped. Her voice cracked. "I'm tired," she admitted. She stared at the horizon, but her eyes saw something far away. "I tried to help them. I really did." Her hands tightened. "But they hate me for it." Silence. "They steal from me, destroy my things, treat me like I'm the problem." Her voice fell to a whisper. "I don't know what to do anymore." The wind passed through the crops, whispering softly. Kaka let it speak first. Then he turned to her. "The world does not reject what is bad," he said slowly. His eyes met hers. "It rejects what exposes it." Pecco blinked. The words sank deep. "Look around," Kaka continued. She did. Rows of crops stretched in perfect order, strong, healthy, intentional. "This didn't happen by accident," he said. "It was built." He stepped closer. "If you want to survive out there, you must do more than speak truth." He raised one claw. "Be productive." Another. "Be protected." Peko listened, her breathing steady now. "We grow what we need," he said, "and what others cannot ignore. That is power." He lowered his voice. "And everything valuable attracts danger." Her eyes sharpened. "So what do I do?" Kaka smiled faintly. "When you return, don't argue with them. Build something they cannot ignore. A service, a system, something useful." He leaned in slightly. "And guard it." Peko nodded slowly. "But what about people?" she asked. "Working together?" Kaka's expression hardened. "Never stay where you are not valued," he said firmly. "That is not teamwork. That is a trap." The wind rose again, stronger this time. "One more thing," he added. Peko stepped closer. "Do not chase appearances," he said. "Chase results. Anyone can talk, few can produce." His gaze sharpened. "Let your skill speak so loudly it silences doubt." Something inside Pico shifted. Not broken, forged. Kaka's voice softened. "Everyone knows what is right," he said. He looked toward the horizon. "But not everyone has the strength to live it." He turned back. "And some will hate you, simply because you do." Silence fell, but this time it felt like clarity. "Be productive," Kaka said. "Be security conscious. Build something real." A small smile touched his face. "And one day, you won't need to search for a good community." His eyes glimmered. "You will become the reason one exists." Peko smiled, not the polite smile she used to wear, but something deeper, stronger, certain. Because now she understood. Moral lesson. When your light exposes what others refuse to fix, they may try to dim you. Don't shrink. Build, protect, and let your results speak louder than their resistance. Thanks for watching. Mama Panda loves you.